very peculiar that something that terrible actually provides an opportunity for someone to find the greatest sense of meaning and spiritual fulfillment that they could ever find. I highly recommend reading that book. But the book challenges this assumption. If what is most important about you is what happens to you and not how you respond to what happens to you, then Jerry Sitzers would not exist. You would be basically disempowering his identity, and you would basically be purely much objectifying his situations because you aren't looking at how he values himself and how he deems his life worthy. And then Viktor Frankl actually is a good example of this. He wrote the book Man's Search for Meaning, and he was a Holocaust survivor. And 9 days after he got out of the concentration camps, he actually wrote the book Man's Search for Meaning, and then which ended up spawning a brand new field of psychology therapy called logotherapy. And he talks about how humans are geared towards meaning-making endeavors. That the famous quote is, there is a window of opportunity between stimulus and response, what happens to you and how you respond. And he says, and that window of opportunity is the last of the freedoms that can be taken away with you, which is the attitude you form on the basis of what's happening to you. Meaning you always have the resources to fashion meaning about what is happening to you in a way where you deem your life worth living. And for him in the concentration camps, that was using his knowledge of psychology to help victims who were contemplating unaliving themselves, saying that just in case this goes on YouTube or whatever with all the weird censorship. And that's how he found meaning while he was in there, which got him through. And he said that the key difference between people that found their lives in the concentration camps and lost their lives in the concentration camps was this one factor.